guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bisade and I am a lifestyle vlogger. Please like, comment and subscribe. So today, like the title says, we'll be talking about 5 things that have changed since I moved to Canada. So this is basically going to be a chit chat where I talk about how things were, when I was living back in Nigeria and how they have changed since I moved to Canada. So the first thing is transportation stroke going out. So back in Nigeria, for those of you who have lived in Nigeria, going out without a car is an extreme sport. So I lived in a very relaxed town. So the main bustling town, or one of the main bustling cities, in Nigeria is Lagos. But I didn't grow up in Lagos. I grew up in a place called Ibadan. And Ibadan is very relaxed, very serene, I know when I lived in Ibadan, I barely entered buses, there's cabs. It's just more calm and people are not in a hurry, people are relaxed and happy. When I moved to Lagos, oh my god, Lagosians are always in a rush. They're always rushing and fighting each other and jumping buses, and that was very, very new to me. Because I remember the first time I remember when I first moved to Lagos, when I got a job, my mom had to show me how to get to work with public transportation. I remember the first day I went to work officially, I almost got hit by BRT, just because it was just very busy and I wasn't aware of my surroundings. I was always very confused. So transportation was such a big thing for me. So I barely went out. On a normal day, I'm a huge introvert, but added with the stress of going out in Lagos without a car, because I didn't have a car, I just wasn't interested in it. It made me become more of an introvert. I just rather stay at home than have to go out and endure all of that. And there was Uber and there was, I think, Taxify. But then you don't want to be spending money every day carelessly on on expensive transportation, right? So there are times you just need to go out quickly where you can just take a bus or something. But when I thought about all the bustle and the stress and the heat, I'm just nah, I'm not going out. I'm not going to dress up, put makeup on and endure all of that. So back in Nigeria, I never went out. I barely hung out, or I barely went out to have fun with friends. I was usually always at home 90% of the time. I wouldn't go out shopping or anything. But now in Canada, I want to say I'm an outgoing person, but I go out more. I hang out with my friends more. I'm more open to going out, because it's just easier. It's less stressful, it's less intense, just easy breezy. So that's one thing that's changed. I go out more. I'm down to travel, go for long road trips and stuff like that. And those are things I never did back in Nigeria. So that's one thing. The second thing that has changed since I moved to Canada is my taste palette has changed. My mom complains about this a lot. I think when you're in Nigeria, I had access to everything that I enjoyed. So I was picky, right? So there are things I wouldn't eat, I wouldn't eat shrimp. I wouldn't eat certain things because I'm just I don't really like that. I had just so many other options. But since I moved to Canada, I don't know, I have missed home more, and I've missed everything about home even more than I did. Now there are things I wouldn't eat when I was in Nigeria that now I eat more. And for some reason, for example, rice and beans together, I wouldn't eat it back in Nigeria, but now it's something I enjoy. Everything that reminds me of home, I all of a sudden that I didn't like before, and now I started to like them even more. Things so I'm Yoruba by tribe, and I barely watch Yoruba movies when I was in Nigeria. But now, one of the things I do to relax or make myself happy is to watch Yoruba movies. So I think coming here has made me appreciate my culture more, and appreciate my culture more, appreciate our food more, appreciate how we do things even more. So I tend to follow YouTubers that live in Nigeria, lifestyle vloggers, just to see how they live life and how they go about things in Nigeria and how things have changed. So that's one thing that has changed. I just appreciate where I'm from more. I appreciate the things that I used to do more, and I try to hold on to them even though I'm in another country. Another thing that's changed about me is the way I dress. So before coming to Nigeria, I used to work in one of the big fours, and I used to dress up then, like I would, make my hair even more. I would spend money on wigs, getting like a sew-in, heels, makeup even more. But since I moved here, I do not even try. Like I remember the first 2 years, and I would look for pictures and insert them. My wigs were horrible. Like there were times that like I would wear a wig, especially like braided wigs, because getting braid hair was so expensive. Unlike in Nigeria, where if I wanted to braid my hair, it's like 5k, 10k naira. Quick money. It's not like expensive, but here it was so expensive. So I invested in braided wigs, and I don't know how to lay a wig, right? And laying wigs here is also expensive. So I'll wear these wigs, and like the wig will be showing on my head, like the wig cap would be showing. That's how embarrassing it was. Like my dress style was zero. I don't remember the last time I wore heels. Now, like I used to hate trainers, but now I'm like a trainer girl. Like wear your trainers, leggings, sweater, or like crop top, and I'm out. So like my dress style or like my fashion style has really changed since I moved to Canada. Like I barely make up. I only make up more now because like now I'm doing YouTube, but I barely make up more compared to Nigeria, where I would use makeup at least 5 times out of the week. I would use makeup. So like I've become more laid back, which is more like the Canadian style. I believe I'm more laid back, less stressful and fussy about how I look. I'm just like comfort over beauty, I guess. So that's one thing that has changed. Okay, so the next thing that has changed is also, should I say, standard of living. Now it's not that I was poor in Nigeria, because I did have a good job, but like the currency power of the naira wasn't that great. So there were certain things like I would wanted or I desired, but I had to save a lot more to be able to afford those things, right? Like, for example, and this is just a random example, if I wanted an iPhone, I would have to save for 2-3 months to be able to afford one. So things were more expensive in Nigeria. And I'll say for me, I barely shopped in Nigeria, like buying clothes or like buying perfumes or buying makeup. Like I did not shop. For some reason I just didn't have, like there was no money for that. Like I don't know what I was spending my money on, but I just couldn't afford like saying things. Like I would barely shop. It was very discouraging. Like I would barely go to the market to shop or buy anything. If my mom or my sister bought me something, that would be the new clothes that I had. I just didn't like it. The only times I might even buy anything is maybe someone was selling something in the office, but to go out and like shop and like and like thrifting is a big thing in Nigeria, but like where the thrift shops are like in more like, maybe anyways, when I was still in Nigeria, they were more like in the market where there are many people there. They were not like proper changing stores. You're probably changing behind the curtain. There's like men everywhere. So it's just something I did not find pleasurable or enjoyable, so I did not do it. And like for me, I do not like stress. Like anything that will stress me or put me in an uncomfortable position, I am not doing. Like count me out of it. I can be sleeping on my bed, relaxing. Like no. But now, shopaholic, that is what I am. Since moving to Canada, I feel like life is a bit easier, right? It's a lot easier to shop. Let's not lie. Online shopping, going to like the stores, like a proper changing stores. Those are the things that like people see and it's just like, oh, this is normal. But coming from Nigeria and like my experience, like I'm saying, I don't know, this is not everyone's experience. Some people were very rich and they were shopping in like the big stores. So this is my experience. It was when I came here and like I remember the first time I went to a mall and I was just like, oh, why it's so decent. Like I see a top I like, I grab it. There's a proper changing store, I try it on, check in the mirror, look around, do I like it, do I not like it? Life is easy, it's nice, it's that's what I like. And yeah, so I shop more. Again, the power of the currency is a lot stronger. So I shop more. I won't lie. I really need to go to an AA meeting for shopping because I think I need help. But that's one thing that has changed about me. I'm just a shopper now. Always like when I'm stressed, I'm like, oh, what can I buy to ease my stress? So that's one thing. I shop more. I order food. I order takeout a lot more. I barely order takeout in Nigeria. Like it was like people did like order food, but I barely order takeout. but now I order takeout, clothes, help me. That's the fourth thing. Now the last thing I feel that has changed about me is I've been getting fatter. I feel like when in Nigeria, I feel like the food is more natural. I want to believe, because like I ate more, or maybe the stress of like living in Nigeria made you not add as much weight. Because I would eat, but like I'll still be like healthy. But here, I'll just drink small water, 5 kg more, eat 1 spoon of rice, another 10 kg. So I don't know what it is in the food here, but I just feel like it's easy to just add on the weight. No matter what you do, you're just getting fatter and fatter. So that's the fifth thing that has changed about me. I'm getting fatter and fatter every day. But like that's why I work out more now, which is something that has changed. I know I said 5 things, but that's something that has changed. Like I enjoy working out more. It's just easy now. Register at the gym. There's so many gyms around you. It's easy to find the gym you would, you can go to work out in. The instructors that train you. Yeah, it's just easy. Like honestly, I think this life was just made for me because I don't like stress, and I think because the life here is like makes it easier. There are certain things that make it easier, especially when you come from a place where they were saying things that made life a bit harder for you. You tend to appreciate when life, there are things that make life easier for you, and then you start to find yourself even more and start to see, oh, I thought I hated this, but then I actually really like it. If there are ways to make it easier for me to do those things. So those are the top 5 things that has changed since I moved to Canada. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like it. Please like this video, please comment, please subscribe, please share this video, and if there are any other videos you would like me to do, let me know in the description down below. Thank you. Bye guys.